Friends, sometimes one small choice can shift your entire path. And when it comes to personal well-being, even subtle routines can quietly influence your future. Self-pleasure is a common experience, but many individuals make 5 common oversights afterward. Oversights that may gradually impact your vitality. In this discussion, we'll talk about those 5 things best avoided after personal time, as they might contribute to energy fluctuations, premature fatigue, and even affect glandular health. And each point is quite revealing. So, read till the end. Everyone has a perspective on this private matter. Some keep it to themselves. Some have complex feelings about it. But here's the truth. It's not necessarily the act itself that may have consequences. It's what follows. Consider this. After release, your body enters a recovery phase. Hormone levels shift temporarily and blood sugar may rise. This is a sensitive state. Your system is recalibrating. If unwise choices are made here, the recovery can be less optimal. That's why today we're noting 5 common patterns individuals should ideally avoid right after personal time. The first common pattern is lying down to sleep immediately. A frequent habit is resting right after release. Here's why it might not be ideal. Why it's worth reconsidering. After release, your body produces more prolactin, a hormone associated with relaxation and drowsiness. That's why many feel like dozing off right away. But if you sleep immediately, overall circulation can slow. Metabolic byproducts that should be cleared may linger. The result? The next day, you might feel less refreshed. Your drive may dip, and over time, your endurance and vitality could be affected. And this isn't just a one-time effect. If this becomes a habit, your body's natural rhythm may adjust, and gradually your energy baseline might lower. A better approach, after release, don't shut down instantly. Instead, take a few minutes to stretch, drink some water, practice some mindful breathing. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle activity helps your body clear metabolites and restore balance more efficiently. The second pattern is taking a very cold shower. The next common step is rushing into a cold shower. Many believe a cold shower will invigorate them, but in reality, it can be a shock to the system. Here's why. After release, your blood vessels are typically expanded, nerves are calm, and your body is in a receptive state. A sudden cold exposure causes vessels to constrict sharply. Blood flow reduces, particularly to the pelvic region. Research suggests repeated sharp cold stress in this state might cause minor strain in sensitive tissues. This is why some notice their sensitivity or firmness doesn't feel the same over time. A better approach, if you wish to refresh, opt for a lukewarm or mildly warm shower. Warm water supports healthy blood flow and keeps muscles at ease. The third, and perhaps very common pattern, is reaching for processed snacks, alcohol, or smoking right after. This is extremely common. After personal time, your body needs nourishment. But often, many reach for fast food, salty snacks, or a cigarette or drink. The concern? At this point, your neurotransmitters and hormones are already in a post-release state. Adding nicotine, alcohol, or refined sugars can deepen the dip. The effects can be noticeable. Lethargy the next day, low mood or regret. Observable dip in physical responsiveness, and long-term, your body may store more fat, particularly around the abdomen, and energy may wane. After release, rehydrate and have something light and wholesome. Fresh fruits, a handful of nuts, or a warm non-caffeinated drink are perfect. They aid recovery and help maintain hormonal equilibrium. The fourth pattern is guilt and rumination. Cultural attitudes have made self-pleasure such a stigmatized topic that people often feel shame or regret afterward. Here's the issue. Guilt and negative self-talk directly influence your neurochemistry. The stress hormone cortisol rises, restorative hormones dip, and your responsiveness and interest can diminish. Worse, guilt can create a cyclical pattern: guilt, tension, stronger craving, repeat, more guilt. Remind yourself that private self-exploration is a natural part of life for many, but balance is essential. If you feel regret, don't remain stuck in your thoughts. Get up, take a short stroll, jot down your feelings, or practice a few minutes of mindfulness. These actions help regulate hormones and soothe your mind. And finally, the most taxing pattern of all: consecutive sessions without pause. The thought of just once more can occur, but each release involves a natural dip in certain hormones and neurotransmitters. If you go again immediately, the recovery period extends. The most significant effect can be on your glandular health. Repeated pressure and consecutive releases may contribute to gland inflammation. Over time, this might increase the likelihood of benign prostatic concerns or discomfort. And the short-term effect: reduced firmness. That's why many report the first time was satisfying, but the second or third felt less intense. Cultivate mindful discipline. After one session, allow your body at least 24 to 48 hours to restore, especially as you grow older. This recovery window lets your hormones rebound and supports glandular health. So, friends, now you see. It's not solely the act that matters. What you do afterward influences your long-term wellness. Seemingly minor habits: sleeping instantly, taking a cold shower, eating poorly, dwelling in guilt, or repeating without pause, can quietly affect your energy, hormonal balance, and gland health. The guidance is straightforward. Stay gently active afterward, choose nourishing foods, maintain a compassionate mindset, and practice moderation in your routine. If you mind these 5 patterns, you can support your vitality, hormonal health, and overall well-being for years to come.